Tree files and forms. Does anybody really hear it?
Hey everybody, Woodchucker here. I found this beautiful tree. Look at this. This can be a nice takedown. Beautiful. Look at that. Can't ask for a better one. This thing just died, so it's perfect. No green. I'm gonna take this one down. Here we go. So I'm just gonna do a small cut in on the side. Gotta be careful, it's leaning, so got some tension. So you gotta be real careful. All of a sudden, like a widowmaker come over, half the tree split up the middle. So I gotta be careful. Well, let's let it fall. It's a lot safer. This is the best way of letting a tree fall. You're not in the way. You're just waiting for it to come down. It's just start to hear some cracks. You can hear it. Might have to give it a little and come down. I love it when a tree comes down, just waiting for it. It's like, oh, here it comes. Little breeze. I bet I can push on it, get it to crack more. Just gotta be real careful. This sucker's got a crack going up the middle. So a widowmaker goes up, cracks, and then it snaps off up here, and all this back half goes whoosh, and teeters on the front part, and it kills people. There it is. There it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love that. That's awesome. So I gotta watch it because the tree can fall either way. It'll roll over. It's got a lot of stuff on it. So why this is off the ground here? Why it's off the ground? I'll get it pre-cut. Sometimes it's easier to get it pre-cut, so then all ready to go. So let's get to it. That was awesome. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you subscribe. You get to watch my videos. I do a lot of wood cutting, taking down trees. I do some wood carvings. I find something. I've done Smokey the Bear. That was pretty cool. Done some tikis. They're like long face logs. So it's pretty neat. So let's get this one. I'll just watch out for the roll. It could be pretty vicious, you know. Letting it sit like that. You don't know which one it is. Could be this one. This one's pretty tight. So once I hit it and pop down this way, I got a big one over here. So I doubt these might drop it down, but you just gotta watch out for it. It can do a fat roll on you, so always got to be careful. But I'll get these nice and cut up and work on this. watch It's leaning this way. Gotta watch out. This tree's held on by just one stick about this big, you know. So we don't know how much. Sometimes it's nice for it to roll over. So I can cut that one off. Get these out of the way. See, right at the beginning here, right at the beginning, that one's holding this part. Then you got another stick. Let me get the camera off the stand here. So this one here, see it's bouncing. That one's not holding, so I can cut that off. So you got this one here. This one I'm going to cut off. That one and that one are actually holding this tree up. And this one here, that one over there, I cut that one off so I can cut 1, 2, and 3. And then I can muscle it down after I cut them. So that's where I'm at. Cut those off. Really know how the tree, and it can come down no matter what. Doesn't matter what you do. The ones that are not holding it up. And I don't have to cut those. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut while it's still holding itself. I'm going to trim it, cut all the way up to where it's actually holding itself off the ground. While it's off the ground, makes it a whole lot easier to cut up since it's already up above the ground. This way I like cutting it. So now I'm going to do my cuts, get it all prepped before it comes down. So here's the first prep cut. to make sure I cut them all before it decides to fall apart on me. There we go. I want to say it's going to fall this way. So it's got one branch that's way longer. It's impossible, not impossible, but it's not likely. This one is way long and it's holding it. And there's only one that's holding it on this side. So I'm safer on this side. It's not going to roll, but if it does come down, it could do a flip. So I got I got 3 pieces. If it decides to flip, 3 pieces is going to swoop up, and I just got to be out of the way for it to be flipping. So it's something I got to watch out for, because when it flips, it can flip hard. You wouldn't think it would, but especially if that one goes. But this one over here, it's got 2 holding it. But I'm going to do some cuts on this side. Just got to stay clear of the limbs flipping on me. So I got 1 cut there. I'm going to cut it. I got, 3 more cuts. And this thing's pretty much cut. Then I can let it fall. Hopefully it'll roll over, and then I can cut all the bottom ones. That's the plan. Alright, so this is the cool part. So I got them all cut, guys. And thanks for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. So I've got them all cut all the way down. Okay? So my plan is to let this whole tree fall over. So I'm going to push on it, and hopefully it flips. And then all I have to do is just touch, which is the bottoms now, which is going to be the tops. So I just touch them, and that's it. Easy work. So try to plan it right, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. So I'm going to be careful checking it out. Give it a little rock. Look at that. So now all I have to do is pop those off. Perfect. Glad you guys can see this. So now I'm just going to take off the ones that are holding it up, nip the bottoms, and all my logs are sitting. There's Ron. Five. That rock right there. It's holding it up. And that's it. So now I call the easy part. It's not really easy. So now I gotta load down my razor. So I'm gonna bring it down here, load it up, and then just creep down this little hill. Easy work. Nice pieces of wood. Nice firewood. I got another one up here. It's hiding. So I'm gonna get that one tomorrow, and that will complete my trip in the back of my truck. I'm so excited. So let's load it up so I can go back to camp, spend time with my dog, take it for walks, and my wife, and eat some dinner. All right, I got it all loaded. It's maxed. I can't put any more out. So got that full in the back. Here's where stump was. So I got it full, and then I got it all in the back. Got my saw, used my dog. I got a dog leash here. Hold my saw so it'll fall out on the road. I definitely don't want that sucker. Oh, I missed a couple. So I gotta grab those too. But yeah, it's full. So I gotta go down this hill and not mess up the culvert because they just graded it, and then, you know, just being respectful of the road. And so there's a spot that's just nice little hump over. So I'm not destroying the culvert. That's something you don't want to do. That's natural. That's how they keep the roads. Because if you mess up the culvert and it, you know, rains a lot and it builds up because somebody messed it up and built it up, and it would cross the road and make a big old huge rut, and then it'd be a big huge problem. So you always want to be considerate of the road and maintenance and stuff like that. So the graders, you know, they make these little cut-ins every so often that go off the road, and they cut into the right to keep water from going over the road and washing it out. So all right, so I'm gonna grab these couple and we're gonna be out on the road.